So, what if we were able to pass gun laws strictly for the rappers? What if? What if we were able to pass gun laws to stop immature, irresponsible people such as 22 G's from carrying a firearm? Now, I know what you're about to say. Most of these rappers, they're illegally walking around with firearms. All right, that's cool. But once we catch them, we should make the gun laws so strict to the point where they won't even think about picking up another gun. You see, in my mind, this is my opinion. I think that internet beef is the worst beef that you can ever have. So let me take it back a little bit. You remember like when you were in high school, you had a beef, you had a problem with someone, and you always had that instigator, someone that came up to you and be like, yo, say for example, the guy that you had beef with was named Derek, right? Instigator comes up, yo man, what beef you got with Derek? What you gonna do with Derek if you ran up on him? You know what I'm saying? Or what would you do to Derek if you seen him right now? And what the instigator does is he takes all that information. Say, for example, if you said, if I saw Derek right now, I'll punch him in his face, right? So he runs over to Derek and he tells Derek everything that you said. So Derek is hyped. He ready to do something to you the next time he sees you, but it's just one person. It's an isolated incident. You understand where I'm coming from? Whereas when you have beef online, especially when the beef or the diss is on a track, it's on a song for possibly millions to hear, right? Well, guess what? That one person that you may have beef with may be affiliated with a gang. That one person you may have beef with, overall, when you put that diss track out, right? He may have fans, he may know other people. So in other words, what I'm saying is that you sincerely put out a song. This is it going through your mind. You sincerely put out a diss track, dissing one person, but you done fucked around and dissed possibly a state, a city, and hundreds of people that you don't even know what they look like. So in other words, internet beef is far more greater than regular beef that's out in the streets. It starts out in the streets, but once it gets to the internet, then everybody has the opportunity to participate in the beef that you started, or rather the beef started in the streets. So what we have to do is we have to make gun laws, strict, harsh gun laws, in order to prevent from all of this shit happening. Because to me, in my opinion, it all correlates. You got beef on the streets. The beef gets carried onto the internet. And it spreads like wildfire. And next thing you know, you got young kids with AR-15s like this. I had to make sure that the serial number, you know what I'm saying, wasn't shown. And it's clear. Hold on. Right? AR-15s like this. Running in the streets. Wilding. And they have AR pistols now. So, AR pistol is half this size. You got little kids running in the streets with an AR pistol half this size. Let me show you the ammo, because I think y'all think this is a joke. Shooting ammunition this big. Well, it's, the ammunition takes 223 or 5.56. And I'm going to show you the comparison to a 9mm bullet. Look at that. Look at that. Hold on, let me show you the 222. 22L LR bullet. Look at that. This is what's going inside your body. Well, not the whole thing, of course, but definitely from this point on. That's what I'm trying to prevent from happening. And they got magazines like this that hold 30. And this is semi-automatic weapon. So it's not like the person could pull the trigger and it shoots out like a machine gun. And an AR-15, AR does not stand for an assault rifle like Joe Biden and all the rest of these idiots, you know what I'm saying, say. This is, and I'm probably gonna butcher the name, but I'm gonna try my best to pronounce it right. You know what I'm saying? If I mispronounce it, just help me out in the comment section. We're trying to educate one another. You understand that? It stands for, AR stands for armament rifle. That plain and simple. Not assault rifle. You got kids running around with that. You understand? Why? Because the rappers are talking about the mini Dracos, the AR-15 pistols. That's what they're rapping about. So in my opinion, that's just my opinion, I think that if rappers weren't rapping about guns, let me take it back a little bit, right? So in my opinion, if we had strict gun laws, right? And we were able to get the guns off of the streets or out of the hands of the people, of the kids, of the inner city youth, then they won't have nothing to rap about. They won't have any diss tracks. And if there were any diss tracks, it will go back in the days. Yo, I'm gonna punch you in your face. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna rock your snot box. Hassan says that all the time, but in the very beginning, back in the days in the 90s, when you got your snot box rocks, you got your nose knocked the fuck off of your damn face. And you can live to see another day. I've had a bloody nose. I've had somebody punch me in the eye and I got a black eye and a bloody nose. You know what I'm saying? That's wounds that can heal. But bullets, they don't heal. The body doesn't heal too right when you get shot by one. Excuse me, when you get shot by a gun and the bullet hits pierces your body, pierces your skin and enters into your body, especially like, you know, a bullet like this, a 22 LR bullet. And so people won't think that this is like, you know, whatever gun you using a 22, that's not a defensive gun. That's not something that you would want to have as home defense. But if that's the only thing that you do have, it's going to do just as good. Matter of fact, this shit, wow, I dropped it. This 22 bullet, when it hits your body, it's going to go ping, 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 ping. And whatever it hits inside your body, it's going to ricochet all in your body. And whatever it hits, whatever internal organ it hits, it's going to damage it. Whether it's your heart, your lungs, your kidneys. So if you have a 22 LR, you know, please, you still can kill someone with this. But yeah, man, we definitely need to change the laws, you know, if we do have any, you know, laws that make sense as far as dealing with gun laws. I am definitely, you know, for 2A. I'm definitely for arming, you know, responsible citizens with firearms. I'm all about that. But we definitely have to get the irresponsible people such as your average rapper away from these guns. We have to take the guns out of their hands because it's just nothing but a domino effect. You know, and listen, I don't think personally that most of these rappers get up every day and say to themselves, you know what, I want to inspire and motivate people in the worst way. You know what I'm saying? I don't think when they get on a track and they start talking about dissing dead homies and, you know, and picking up the firearms and all, I don't think that their intentions are to attract the youth. In other words, I don't think that they truly believe that they're role models. But in an indirect way, you are affecting our community, the black community, that is. Straight up. It's just that plain and simple. You know what I'm saying? I think that we need to overall change the gun law as far as dealing with the age of you being able to purchase a gun. I think that the age limit should be definitely around 25, 26. You know what I'm saying? For a rifle. A handgun, such as this Canon TP9SF. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure that the serial number is not on. Y'all can't see it. All right. Such as this, you know, you definitely need in the state of North Carolina, you know, you definitely need a permit for this. But a rifle, you know, anybody can get an AR-15. You can get an AR-15 today. It's that plain and simple. It's just that easy. You know what I'm saying? But with a pistol, you know, a handgun, you can't. You have to get a permit. You know what I'm saying? Unless you have your CCW, your concealed carry weapons license, and you can walk in with that and purchase anything. I just think the law should be changed as far as the age of purchasing a gun, a handgun, pistol, rifle, whatever. Any type of firearm should be around 25, 26 years old. That plain and simple. I don't think that we should limit each American citizen to 1 or 2 magazines. That doesn't make sense to me. I truly believe that we should be able to have automatic weapons. For real. For those that are responsible. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, this shit has to stop. This man, 22 G's that is, shot 3 innocent bystanders. 3. And I can tell in his lyrics, as well as most of these drill rappers that rap about murder and death, I can tell that none of them practice when it comes to firing a handgun or a rifle, or just overall just practicing your aim. That not too long ago, we just got finished. Like, I'm not gonna say we, but I guess, excuse me, I'll say this. The hood just got finished aiming their weapons properly. You know, because back in the days, they were shooting like this. No lie, this is my word. They were shooting sideways. I don't want to brandish the gun. They were shooting sideways like this. Run your shit, fool. Check yourself, fool. And you're shooting sideways. Guess what happens? The recoil on this weapon, it goes like this. Bop, 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 bop. Or it goes like this. Bop, 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 bop. So what you originally were aiming for doesn't get hit because of the recoil of this firearm. So I can tell that 1, the average rapper is not going to the gun range. 2, the average rapper is not, you all don't even know how to, let alone shoot or aim at your target, but you also don't know how to hold or handle your gun. I can tell because I'm looking at these rap videos, and I definitely would never be in any of these rap videos because someone can easily get shot. Straight up. Because this is how these guys handle their weapons inside of a rap video. As they're moving, you know, they jumping up and down. Look. No, like I said, I don't want to brandish the gun, but you're doing this. Your finger's moving here. The nose of the gun is moving back and forth. Next thing you know, bow. And this is how it happens. Fuck you, bow. Kiss my ass on that. Kiss my ass on that. This shit has to stop. I don't give a fuck about these rappers. I don't give a fuck if they go to jail. I don't give a fuck if they die. The only motherfuckers that I care about, and the only reason why I'm making this video, is for those civilians, those innocent bystanders, that for some odd reason, they always get shot and killed. Innocent bystanders like little babies, little children. Stories that you hear all the time of little children sleeping in their bed and they get hit by a stray bullet and they're dead. They don't ever wake up. Or what about the innocent bystander? You've heard this story fucking quadrillions of times. 20-year-old gets shot and killed by a stray bullet. He was a community activist, a community leader. He helped out the children. He helped out the elderly walk across the street. He established after-school programs for the children. Now he's gone. Think I give a fuck about 22 G's? They should have let his ass out. They should have kept his black ass, his short black ass in that fucking goddamn jail. Cause all it took, y'all ain't hearing me. Y'all not hearing me. All it took was that little short motherfucker to take 5 to 10 minutes out of his day, every day, to what? Dry fire. And dry firing is just practicing, pulling out and brandishing your gun and pulling the trigger to make sure that you're holding and handling that firearm. He didn't take the time out, 22 G's that is, he didn't take the time out to study the laws of the state that he lives in. Neither did he care. So why should I give a fuck about somebody that's just so careless, that don't give a fuck about his life, and neither does he give a fuck about anyone else's? 22 G's, do you know anything about grouping? I'll wait. I'm gonna cross my legs on that one. I'll wait. I'm gonna ask you again. Do you know anything about 22 G's? Do you know anything about grouping? I'll wait. Because if you did and you were good at it, you would have never hit 3 innocent bystanders. Ever. I don't give a fuck who's listening. I don't. And what I mean by that is I don't give a fuck who's listening that loves rap, that loves 22 G's. Motherfucker, I love people. I love life. I love living. And there's so many of us have died based on a careless motherfucker like 22 G's. This nigga gonna call himself 22 G's. The nerve. Can't even hold or handle a 22 gun, motherfucker. And I'm not trying to start no beef with him. I'm not. I don't want no beef with any of these fools. Cause 9 times out of 10, if they catch me outside in front of my house, they not gonna kill me. They gonna wind up killing my daughter, my next door neighbor's dog. They gonna shoot up everybody's trash can and shit. And their target is me. And they wind up shooting my daughter. That ain't nowhere near me. Yeah, man. I'm tired of it. So we need to make some changes, man, for real. We really do. Keep these guns away from these childish ass grown adults. Straight up. I don't like rappers anymore, man. I just don't. I really don't understand it. I really don't, man. Just take it to the streets. Take it to the streets whenever you got a beef with someone. And do you understand what I mean by take it to the streets, motherfucker? Do you understand that? You understand? I'm older. I'm a 90s nigga. So when you say take it to the streets, it's, yo, let's get in the middle of the streets, form a fucking circle. I'm gonna take off my shirt. You gonna take off yours. And whoever get knocked the fuck out, it is what it is. We gonna wake your ass up and it is what it is. Nobody's gonna die tonight, though. Guns don't kill people. People kill people. I love this motherfucker. I love it. It protects me. I love this motherfucker. This nigga's a piece of metal that's a part of my fucking family. And this weapon, and any weapon at that, deserves to be in the hands of a responsible adult.